Okay, guys. This is what the kitchen looks like now. The reason why the kitchen looks like this is because I'm doing all of the cabinets, cleaning all of the cabinets out because I have a moth infestation, a pantry moth infestation. So I had to throw away all of my food for the most part. I think that this is all that is left of my cabinet food, and I've thrown away huge bags of stuff like this. So we've pulled everything out of the cabinets and yeah, and threw it all in the middle of the floor so we can dispose of it. But yeah, so this is what the kitchen is looking like right now. We have a moth infestation, and it calls for you to clear out everything, and you can tell where they're like these are where they were. That's where they hatched at. If I could get a little closer, I could show you one of the hanging eggs. Now I'm going to wash these these cabinets, the cupboards out with pure vinegar, 100% pure vinegar, and I'm also going to use a pesticide just as a backup because I need to get all these crevices that are like we have some open spaces that they tend to let their larvae in. So yeah, we've had to get rid of a ton of stuff because they had contact with moths, larvae, for sure. Seasoning with clumps, you know, cornmeal, flour with clumps. They're actually called meal moths. The pantry moths goes to meal moths or flour moths because they are attracted to those particular items. This is the living room, so just to, you know, it doesn't have moths, so we didn't have to tear it down. But yeah, so this is what we're doing today to get rid of our meal or flour or pantry moth infestation. And we're going to do a deep clean of these cabinets to get rid of the moths. So if you guys have any questions about what I'm using, like I said, I'm going to use 100% pure vinegar. And I actually have this fine insect spray for now, you know. But as you know, or maybe you don't know, when you see a moth in your home, you already are infested. So we saw several moths. And upon investigation and research, I learned that we were already infested because the moths lay 400 eggs. And when you see them, if you see a living moth, you're already infested. Living moths do not eat. Living pantry moths, to be clear, because this is the only subject I know about as far as the moths go, is the pantry moth. Living pantry moths do not eat. So when you see the moth, you already have a problem of larvae and eggs that have been laid. And what happens is you'll go to the grocery store, you might buy your flour, your cornmeal, bring it home, and expose the rest of your food to an infestation of pantry moths. So, you know, you're supposed to use like airtight containers, which I'm learning now. I've never used them, and I've never had this problem, but I just had been lucky enough not to run across an infected bag of meal, as is the case today. My luck has ran short, and now I've wasted a ton of food. I feel really bad because I know it is people that would die for this stuff that I'm throwing in the garbage. But yeah, we had to get rid of it. It was totally infected with larvae or eggs or whatever was the problem with the stuff. So if you guys know anything about this problem, like I said, I'm going to use 100% vinegar and some pesticide. My mom actually has some pesticide that is animal friendly, so we're going to use that as well as the pesticide that I have, just to make sure everything is okay. But if you guys know anything about this subject matter, this video is a little bit longer than the 2-minute videos that I normally have. This is double the time, only because of this crisis of a moth infestation. So if you guys know anything or have any advice for me, hit like and let me know what's up.